Hello everyone, this is teacher Nanda and welcome to FOD Basic English course. In this video, we are going to learn one grammar point that is present perfect. In this video, I'll be teaching in English, but for some grammar points, I will also use Burmese. Make sure to get your pens and your notebooks ready. Are you ready, guys? Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so present perfect. So first, we are going to learn the pattern of present perfect. Okay, so when we use present perfect, okay, we write two verbs together. The first verb is has or have, and another verb is the past participle form of a verb. This past participle form, you might also know it as a verb 3. Okay, so the pattern of present perfect is has plus a past participle or have plus past participle. Have you got it? Okay, so has or have plus a past participle, then we get present perfect. If you have got it, we will do this. Okay, so there are 5 sentences here. Okay. What you need to do is we will read the sentence together and then we will choose the sentences that are written in present perfect. Okay, so let's read the first sentence together. I have done my homework. So can you tell me the verbs in this sentence? How many verbs are there? Very good, 2. Right? So have done. Okay, so have plus done. Done is the past participle of do, right? Okay, so have plus past participle. So is this sentence written in present perfect? Yes, it is. So this one is present perfect. Okay, so now let's look at another sentence. She has a pet dog. How many verbs are there in this sentence? 1. Very good. Yes, only 1. What is it? It's has. Okay, so it's only has, and there is no past participle. So is this sentence present perfect? No, it is not. Okay, the next one. Mark and Danny have not met each other before. So can you find out the verbs in this sentence? Well done. Have and met. Okay, so is this present perfect? Yes, very good. Have plus the past participle of meet, right? Met is the past participle of meet, so this sentence is also present perfect. Okay, so the next one. The children had eaten snacks when their mother arrived home. How many verbs are there in this sentence? Can you find out? Yes, had eaten and arrived. Okay, so let's look at the first half of the sentence. Had eaten. Okay, so eaten, yes, eaten is the past participle of eat, right? But had, it is not has or have. Okay, so this is not present perfect. Okay, another one is arrived. Okay, arrived is just the past form of arrived. So this is not present perfect. Okay, so this sentence is not. How about the last one? I have never been to England. Okay, so can you tell me the verbs in this sentence? Have been. Very good. Yes. Okay, so have plus the past participle. Okay, so been. What is the infinitive of being? Very good. Be. Okay, so the past participle of be is been. Okay, so have plus past participle. So this sentence is also present perfect. Well done. So now you can identify sentences written in present perfect. So let's move on. Now let's continue learning present perfect. So first, we will make some sentences in present perfect. First, we are going to make some positive sentences. Okay, so has and have. So we have known it already. Has plus past participle or have plus past participle. So has or have, what does it depend on? It depends on the subject, right? So if the subject is singular, 안에게, we will use has plus past participle. And if the subject is plural, subject 안약의, we are going to use have plus past participle. Okay, so let's look at the subjects here. So he, she, it. Are they singular or plural? Very good, singular. Okay, so has or have, we will use has. Very good. Okay, and arrived. So here, he has arrived. She has arrived. It has arrived. Very good. And now the plural. Okay, so the plural are we, you, they. Okay, so with these plural subjects, we will use have arrived. Okay, so we have arrived, you have arrived, they have arrived. Like that. How about I and you? So I will also be used with have, and you are also going to be used with have. So I have arrived, you have arrived. So these are the full forms of the positive present perfect sentences. And how about the short forms? Okay, the short form of have is apostrophe de, and the short form of has is apostrophe s. Okay, so I have arrived. So if we are going to write in short form, what will it become? It will become I've arrived. Repeat after me. I've arrived. The full form is I have arrived. The short form, I've arrived. Very good. How about the singular? He has arrived. Okay, how are we going to make it short form? So he's arrived. So has, the short form is apostrophe s. So he has arrived. It will become he's arrived. Okay, have you got it? Very good. So let's move on. So we have now, okay, made positive present perfect sentences. So how shall we make negative present perfect sentences? So for negative, we will put not in the sentence. Okay, so where do we put not? Simply, we can just put not between has and past participle, between have and past participle. Okay, so the not goes in between. Okay, so what will it become? For I. So what is the negative sentence of I have arrived? It will be I have not arrived. Very good. How about for he has arrived? It will be he has not arrived. Well done. And the last one, how about they have arrived? Can you make it negative? Very good. They have not arrived. Yes. Now let's learn the short forms of the negative. Okay, so have not. What is the short form of have not? It is haven't. H-A-V-E-N apostrophe T. And has not, the short form is H-A-S-N apostrophe T. Very good. Okay, so you have not arrived. Can you change the sentence into negative in a short form? Very good. It will be you haven't arrived. You haven't arrived. Okay. How about it has not arrived? Can you make it negative? Can you make it the short form of the negative? Yes. It hasn't arrived. Okay. So it will become very good. Now we can make positive present perfect sentences and negative present perfect sentences. Now let's make some questions in present perfect. Okay, so the sentence is, let's look at this. Is this positive or negative statement? Very good. This is positive. Okay, so if we are going to make a question, it is simple. What will we do is we will put have in front of the subject, and then put a question mark, and then we get the question. Okay, so the question will become, have they arrived? Question. Right. So it is just simple. We will put has or have in front of the subject, and then we get the question. Okay, so have they arrived? Let's try another one. So she has arrived. Can you make this sentence into a question? Well done. Yes. Has she arrived? Okay, so we put has in front of the subject. So you have arrived, it will become have you arrived? Okay. She has arrived, it will become has she arrived? Okay. We have arrived, it will become have we arrived? Like that. Okay, so now we know how to make positive statements, negative statements, and then questions in present perfect. So let's move on. So we have already known that the present perfect is with has and have plus a past participle. Now let's learn more about the past participle. Okay, so there are two types of past participles. They are regular and irregular. The regular past participles, they are just the past participles ending in ed or d. Okay, like here, happen. Happen, the past participle form of happen is happened. H-A-P-P-E-N-E-D. It ends with ed, so it is the regular past participle. Love, the past participle of love is loved. It ends in ed again, so it is a regular past participle. So how about irregular past participle? What does it mean? Irregular past participles are the past participles that has changed its form completely. So infinitive and the past participle, the words are different, the spellings are different. Okay, so let's look at here. So the past participle of go is gone. Okay, so there is no ed. Okay, there is no ed ending, there is no d ending in the spelling. That's why they are irregular past participles. Okay, so buy, the past participle of buy is bought. The past participle of make is made. Okay, so if the form, if the spelling changes completely, then we call them irregular past participles. Okay, have you got it? Okay, so now let's focus first on the regular past participles. Okay, how do we make regular past participles? So it says that most past participles, they end in ed. Okay, when you spell, it ends in ed. Like here, happen become happened. You just add ed at the last part of the word. Work become worked. Okay, it ends in ed as well. Okay, the next step. If the verb ends in e, you don't need to put ed anymore. You just need a d. Okay, like for example, live. Okay, what is the past participle of live? We will just put d because the verb already ends in e. Okay, so live become lived. Phone, it also ends in e, so we will only add d. So the past participle of phone is phoned. Okay, do you get it? I'm sure you get it. Okay, so let's move on. When a verb ends in a consonant and a y, okay, for example, like here, study. So let's look at the last two letters here, dy. Okay, d is the consonant, okay, and y. So the verb ends in a consonant and a y. If we are going to make a regular past participle, what we will do is we will delete the y and we will add IED. So study become STUDRED. We delete the y and then add IED. How about try? Try. So try is R is the consonant. The verb ends in a consonant and a y. So we will delete the y and add IED. So the past participle of try is tried. Okay? And the last one. So when a word ends with one vowel and then one consonant, for example, like stop here. Okay, so let's look at the spelling. Stop. So it ends in OP. So O is the vowel, P is the consonant. So it ends in one vowel and one consonant. So if we are going to make past participle, what we will do is we will repeat. Okay, we will double the final consonant. So P is the final consonant here. So we will double it. So STOPP. And then we will add ED. Okay, so if a word ends in one vowel and one consonant, we will double the final consonant and then add ed. Okay, so how about grab? So grab is like A is the vowel ending, B is the consonant ending. One vowel, one consonant, so we will double the consonant. So the spelling becomes GRABBED. Okay, how about plan? Plan the same, ending in one vowel, one consonant, so the past participle is PLANNED. Okay, but you have to note that if the word ends in W, Y, or X, even though there is a vowel in front of it. Okay, so the word ends in a vowel and a consonant. But that consonant, if that consonant is Y, W, or X, then we don't need to double the consonant. Okay, so vowel is only, consonant is only. But if the consonant is W, Y, or X, we don't need to double the consonant anymore. Like for example here, allow. So O is a vowel, you know it. W is a consonant, but that consonant is W. Okay, it is included in W, Y, and X. That's why do we need to double the W? No, we don't. Okay, so we will just put ED. So ALLOWED only. And enjoy. Okay, so it ends in one vowel, one consonant, but that consonant is Y. So we will not double Y. So it will be ENJOYED, like that. So I'm sure you get how to make regular past participles now. Okay, so let's move on. Okay, here are some common irregular verbs. Okay, irregular verbs, so irregular past participles. We will focus on irregular past participles here. Okay, this is the infinitive, and here is the past participle column. Okay, so for example, be, so it will be been. Okay, the verb form changes completely. So beat becomes the past participle is beaten. So what you can do is you can take a screenshot of this slide and then you can study in your free time. These are irregular verbs, so there is no rule. Okay. If you take a picture, okay, so you now know how to make regular past participle verbs, and you now also know irregular verbs, irregular past participle verbs. Okay, so we will do one exercise. Okay, so here, let's meet James. Okay, so James is sitting in an armchair, and then he is reading his diary, I think. Okay, so he is talking about his life. What you need to do is we will fill the blanks using the correct past participle verbs, past participle forms of the verbs. Okay, we will fill them up. So we will do until number 1 together. Okay, so I have blank. I have seen a lot of beautiful places in my life. Okay, so have. Okay, you have seen have. So have plus past participle. So we need a past participle here. Okay, so what is the past participle? Participle see. Very good. Seen. Okay, so S-E-E-N seen. Okay, these blanks you are going to fill them with past participle forms of the verbs only. Okay, so let's do number 1 together. I have blank do a lot of interesting things. Okay, so we need a past participle here. So what is the past participle of do? You know? Very good. Done. Okay, so D-O-N-E, done. I have done a lot of interesting things. So can you try from number 2 to 12? You can pause the video and then fill the blanks. Fill the blanks with the past participles. Okay, shall we check? Okay, so number 2, I have traveled in North and South America. So what is the past participle of travel? Very good. It is a regular. It will be traveled. Okay? It ends in one vowel and one consonant. So we need to double the L. Yes. In North and South America, for example, I have blanked all the big American cities. So the past participle is it? Well done. I have blanked across Mexico. Okay, the past participle of drive, it is irregular, so it will be driven. I have driven across Mexico, and I haven't been to Argentina. Okay, so it will be, the past participle of be is been. I haven't been to Argentina, but I have worked in Peru and Bolivia. Okay, so, and I have swim in the Pacific Ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, and the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, so I have swum. Okay, so the past participle of swim is swum. And I have blanked in the best restaurants in Paris. So the past participle of eat is okay, I have eaten. And I have sing Italian songs in Rome. So it would be, the past participle of sing is sung. I have sang Italian songs in Rome. I haven't blanked much money in my life. Okay, so the past participle of make is made. I haven't made much money in my life, but I have meet. Past participle of meet is met. I have met a lot of interesting people, and I have take a lot of wonderful photographs. So take, the past participle is okay. Have you got it all correct? I'm sure you got it. Okay, well done. So let's move on. So now, okay, you know the pattern of present perfect. You can make positive, negative, and questions in present perfect. And you have also learned the past participles. Let's get to where. When do we use present perfect? Okay, so when do we use present perfect? So it's simple. So we use present perfect, okay, to talk about recent actions. လက်တလောဖြစ်ထားတဲ့အရာတွေကိုပြောမယ်ဆိုရင် we will use present perfect. So let's look at this picture here. So this is Anne, okay? So Anne has arrived home. Okay, so what is this sentence? Which tense is it written in? Has arrived. So it is present perfect. Okay, so Anne arrived home at 6 p.m. Okay, let's imagine that. So သူဒီ6နာရီမှာအိမ်ပြန်ရောက်တယ်။အခု10မိနစ်ကျော်သွားပြီ6နာရီ10မိနစ်ဖြစ်သွားပြီ So Anne အိမ်ပြန်ရောက်ပြီ Okay, this is recent. အခုလက်တလောဖြစ်ထားတာသူအိမ်ပြန်ရောက်တာအခုလက်တလော So what we can say is Anne has arrived home. Okay, so she arrived at 6 p.m. Now this is 1 minute past 6. Okay, so it is very recent. We can use Anne has arrived home. Okay, so now let's look at this picture here. So this is Amy. So Amy ate her dinner from 6:30 to 7. Okay, so it is 1 minute past 7. So what we can say is Amy's eaten her dinner. Okay, Amy has eaten her dinner. Amy dinner So recent actions. You need to remember, when we want to talk about recent actions, which tense are we going to use? Very good. We will use present perfect. Okay. So we use present perfect to talk about our life experiences. Okay. So we will use present perfect. Okay. We have got it. So now we can talk about our life experience. So how about others? Okay. How will we ask them? How will we ask about their life experiences? So if we want to ask about other people's life experiences, we will make questions in present perfect. Okay, so let's look at here. So when we want to ask about their life experiences, we often use ever. Okay, ever means at any time in their life. Okay, we will ask questions with present perfect using ever. Okay, so let's look at this sentence. Have you ever been to Bangkok? Okay, Bangkok So this ever, it means that okay, so in the past. Okay ဒီဘဝမှာ okay မင်းဘဝမှာဒီ Bangkok ကိုရောက်ဘူးလား so we were going to ask using have you ever been to the Bangkok okay so we will put ever before the past participle okay how about learning to swim ရေကူးသင်ဘူးလား so how will we ask we will ask have you ever learned to swim okay so have you ever learned to swim here have plus past participle we will put ever in front of the past participle okay so we can now ask other people's life experiences so how will we answer to these questions okay so let's look at this question have you ever been to Bangkok okay Bangkok ကိုရောက်ဘူးလား so when you answer you can answer if you have been to Bangkok ကိုရောက်ဘူးလေဆိုရင် you can use yes I have or if you have never been to Bangkok ကိုမရောက်ဘူးဆိုရင် we can use no I haven't okay yes I have no I haven't or you can also answer in full sentence yes I have been to Bangkok yes I have learned to swim no I haven't been to Bangkok no I haven't learned to swim okay so now you can also answer in the long form or you can also just answer shortly like yes I have no I haven't so let's look at this sentence yes I have ever learned to swim okay so is this the correct answer to my question have you ever been to Bangkok what do you think we can answer like this in the long form no remember this note this down okay there is no I have ever learned to swim we can't answer like that okay even though in the question there is ever we don't use ever again in your answer okay so yes I have ever learned to swim is wrong what you can answer is you can answer yes I have in the short form or in the long form you can answer yes I have learned to swim like that we will not use ever in the statement we will not use ever in the sentence okay in your answer so yes I have ever learned to swim is wrong okay so no I haven't okay so I haven't been to Bangkok Bangkok ကိုမရောက်ဘူး so we can use I haven't been to Bangkok so in another way we can also use never to talk about the experiences that we haven't got okay ဘဝမှာမလုပ်ဘူးတဲ့အရာတွေဆိုရင် we can also use never means not at any time ဘဝမှာတစ်ခါမှမလုပ်ဘူး so we can use never so here let's look at the sentences here so I have never been to France okay I have never learned French ပြင်သစ်ကိုမရောက်ဘူးပြင်သစ်စာလည်းတစ်ခါမှမသင်ဘူး so we can use never we put never before the past participle okay so I have never been to France I have never learned French okay so if you are asked okay you ever been to France okay how would you answer can you answer it by yourself I'll give you 2 minutes you can pause the video and answer it by yourself okay so let's check so if you have been to France okay you can say yes I have okay? or yes I have been to Bangkok don't use ever in your answer okay how about no you haven't been to Bangkok you can answer no I haven't okay well done the next possible answer is no I haven't been to France okay. And one more possible answer what is that friends with the common so you can also answer no I have never been to France so yeah you can answer in these 3 ways no I haven't been to France I have never been to France like that okay so I'm sure you guys know about present perfect now okay so the pattern the past participle forms when do we use present perfect we have learned that so let's get to practice so we are going to write okay, these given words into present perfect sentences okay you are going to use the short forms only okay do you remember the short forms have so have becomes the short form of have is apostrophe ve Has, the short form is apostrophe S. Okay? And if you're given not, you need to make negative sentences. So have not, the short form of have not is, very good, haven't. The short form of hasn't, the short form of has not is hasn't. Yes. Okay. So now he lose his passport. We are going to use present perfect. So he, singular, so we will choose has. He has lose, the past participle is lost. He has lost his passport. Okay, so, and you need to use the short form. So it will be, he's lost his passport. Okay, she not see her sister. Okay, making present perfect. So she is singular, so she has not see her sister. If you are going to make it short form, has not becomes hasn't. Okay, she hasn't seen her sister. Let's do number 1 together. We finish our work. Okay, so we have finished. Okay, so you have to make it the short form. So we apostrophe VE finished our work. We finished our work. Okay, can you please try number 2 to 6? You can pause the video and do this exercise right down in your book. Okay, I think we can check now. Okay, so let's check our answers. So they did you get it correct? Yes, well done. Okay, they not phone the doctor. Okay, so they haven't phoned. We haven't phoned the doctor. Yes, and number 4, they go to the cinema. Okay, so they've gone to the cinema. Okay, the next one, you eat 4 bananas. So, okay, bananas. Okay, and the last one, do not take any photographs. So, you haven't taken any photographs. Yes, well done. Okay, so now you do this exercise. Very good. Now we are going to make questions in present perfect. Okay, so you see John. Okay, so the question will be, have you seen John? Okay, so how about number 7? Let's do it together. You been to Canada. Okay, so the present perfect question will be, have you been to Canada? Very good. Okay, so you combine it with have. Okay, they cook our breakfast. Jane make any mistakes. We visit all the museums. Can you try it? You can pause the video and write these 3 sentences, and then we can check. Have you done? Okay, so let's check. So number 8 will be, they cooked our breakfast. Yes, and 8, 9. Okay, Jane is singular, so has Jane made, yes, the past participle is made any mistakes. Okay, and the last one, we visit all the museum. So it will be has or have. Have we visited all the museums? Question. Be careful to use a question mark at the end of these questions. Okay? I'm sure you got it. So let's move on. Now, okay, for one last exercise, we are going to do some listening. Okay, so what you're going to listen is Mary and her father. They are talking on the phone, and Mary is talking to her father about her school holiday. So you need to check these 4 sentences. Are they true or are they false? Okay, we're going to listen them and then check whether these sentences are true or false. Okay, so let's read the 4 sentences together first. Okay, so the first one, Mary has ridden a camel. So a camel is this animal. Okay, so she has ridden a camel. She has not drunk any tea. Okay, so she has not taken a lot of photos. She has visited more than 5 museums. Okay, so now we are going to listen and then decide whether these sentences are true or false. Okay, so let's listen together.
Hello, Dad.
Oh, hello, Mary. Are you enjoying your school holiday?
Yes, it's great. We're very busy.
What have you done then?
Well, you won't believe this, but I've ridden a camel.
You're very brave. That sounds dangerous.
No, it was fine.
How's the food?
Okay, but I haven't drunk any tea.
Why not?
I don't like it. But the ice creams are the best.
Have you sent Mum and me a postcard?
Sorry, I haven't written any yet.
And what about photos?
Oh, yes, I've taken lots of those. Oh, it's so exciting here.
And have you seen lots of things?
Yes, we visited 3 museums.
Wow. And have you spent all your money?
No, we haven't been to the shops yet. We're going tomorrow.
Oh, right.
Dad, I have to go. See you.
Bye.
Okay, so we are going to listen one more time. Okay, check the sentences.
Oh, hello, Mary. Are you enjoying your school holiday?
Yes, it's great. We're very busy.
What have you done then?
Well, you won't believe this, but I've ridden a camel.
You're very brave. That sounds dangerous.
No, it was fine.
How's the food?
Okay, but I haven't drunk any tea.
Why not?
I don't like it. But the ice creams are the best.
Have you sent Mum and me a postcard?
Sorry, I haven't written any yet.
And what about photos?
Oh, yes, I've taken lots of those. Oh, it's so exciting here.
And have you seen lots of things?
Yes, we visited 3 museums.
Wow. And have you spent all your money?
No, we haven't been to the shops yet. We're going tomorrow.
Oh, right.
Dad, I have to go. See you.
Bye.
Okay, so let's check. So the first one. Mary has ridden a camel. Has she? Yes, so this one is true. So she has ridden a camel. Okay, she is very brave. And she has not drunk any tea. Is this correct or not? Correct. Very good. It is true. Okay, she has not drunk any tea. Why? She doesn't like it. Yes, very good. And she has not taken a lot of photos. Is this sentence true? No, false. Actually, she has taken a lot of photos. Okay, so it is false. And the last one, she has visited more than 5 museums. Is this sentence true? No. How many has she visited? 3. Only 3. Well done. Very good. Okay? Yes. So it is false. She has visited more than 5 museums as well. Okay. Very good. So, okay. And this is one extra exercise. You can do it by yourself. You can take a picture of this slide and then you can do it in your notebook. Okay? Okay. And one last thing. So I want you to answer these questions, okay, about you, about your life experiences. So have you ever seen or met a celebrity? Okay. So if you have, then yes, I have. Have you ever ridden a horse or other animal? For me, I have ridden a horse. Okay. Have you ever locked yourself out of your house or car? Okay. You will read the questions and then answer it. Okay. Which tense are you going to use? Yes, you will use present perfect. And for your homework, what you're going to do is you're going to write. Okay. You're going to make 3 more questions like this that you want to ask. Okay. 3 more questions that you want to ask me. And I want you to write down in the comment box. I want you to leave those 3 questions in the comment box. Okay, you can ask 3 more questions like these. Okay, have you ever missed a plane flight? Have you ever had a bad haircut? Okay, you can ask other people's life experiences. Okay, so thanks for watching everyone. See you all in the next video. Bye bye.